Hi everyone, today I want to make a quick video about my UPS setup. My UPS is uninterruptible power supply. And this one has been to be the older version of for Belkin. It is used for U-verse back in the day, and it still works. I did not pick up this at thrift store. I got it for free when I cleaned out a house, and anything that was mine, I take it. Now, that's one thing about this unit is the batteries had completely drained, and I went on YouTube and trying to figure out how to revitalize or recharge it or bring back to life, but I didn't know how to, and I looked up on YouTube, and I didn't want to take the mess to go through because it was lithium ion batteries. You'd be able to pick the cap up, pour some water in it, and then that's theoretically supposed to be charging, and that's how you're supposed to be bring back to life. Now, because those batteries are deep charged, that's probably another reason I wasn't able to bring back that life, because it was so dead for so long that it didn't even worth it to bother with it. Till this point, I still actually have it. Now, over here, the original plug that came with it, it's a little bit fatter, and let's see if I have it, which is I don't, which is fine. But anyway, what I did is I cut the cord right here. As you can see, this one is thinner and this one is thicker. Personally, I think that's not a problem if you do very low voltage. Now, do keep in mind, you limit it. When you do that, you're limiting the voltage significantly, because it is a very skinny string, and over here is a lot more gauge. So this is, I think, is about around 14 gauge or maybe 10 gauge wire, and that's probably you have looking at it 8 or 6 gauge. So this wire is lower. No, my bad. Excuse me. So this one probably around so this one's probably around, like, the higher the number, the smaller the wire. So if you had 10 gauge, this would be pretty thick. So this probably around 16 gauge or higher. And this you're looking at 18 gauge. So it doesn't tell you what the gauge number is. You can feel it. It's skinny, flimsy. But I did use a heat shrink wrap to did it, and I did put on a separate line that you can see this is individual by itself, and that it's by itself, as you can see right there. So I am not stupid putting those together, otherwise it wouldn't work to begin with it. So yeah, so do keep in mind when you do those kind of electrical things, do it at your own risk. And I did mess up once, is mix the negative and positive together. So you do need to make sure negative are negative, positive are positive, because this could be DC, could be AC. I don't know, but I think it's a supposedly AC or DC output. But just do the right thing, and even if you don't know what you're doing. Personally, I don't fear to try, so this is what I did. Now, keep in mind the runtime for this device are vary based on the equipment. This one runtime is way lower because this uses 12 volt 2.5 amp. So when that comes, you do have very high power draw, like such as wattage. So I think you're supposed to do is 12 volt times 2.5 amp. That gives you how much watt it is. So, but anyway, we put that to test yesterday night. The batteries last about 6 hours to 4 hours, 6 to 4 hours. I went to bed, so I didn't know. This morning I came back on. This thing is dead, and yeah. So do keep in mind that this thing only runs so long before you go dead. If you're in the let's say winter power failure, when you don't use it, simply unplug it, and that would be your best solution. And also this you can also, it's very convenient to be able to bring this to like your friends and family's house and to charge it. That's another advantage. Also, if you have set up better than me, for example, if you're set up with a those kind of modem from Spectrum uses very, very low voltage and amperage. So this will last you for way longer than you ever, probably like maybe 2-3 days, or 1 to 2 day of power for this kind of modem, because it's not using Wi-Fi. It's not, the only thing you see, there's a phone line, so 1, 2, and also there's batteries. So do keep in mind this designed to use batteries and optimized to use batteries. Despite I put it backward. And so yeah, this one when I put it on the test, it ran about 6 to 8 hours, or that's 6 to 8 hours, this one. But this one is about days on ends, and I don't know, a couple of days, I think. Maybe a couple of hours even, overnight. So let me just show you that I'm gonna plug this thing into this thing, and it does work despite I swapped the plug and plugged it in, and you can see all the power that came on and that refresh button. And this modem currently is deactivated. It's called swapped over to this modem. So yeah. And this modem does get hot very easily, so you do need to put it out somewhere that does not block the heat, and that's why I put it on bookshelf. This is a mess, I know that, I'm aware of it, but it's okay for now. It doesn't hurt anyone. Also, there's this kind of modem. This one is using even lower voltage, I believe. It doesn't say. Yeah, those kind of modem, they don't tell you, huh? Here it is. 1 amp, 12 volt. So if you have those kind of modem that use a way lower, it's also useful to have those kind of things. So, but anyway, that's basically it. And before I bore you with more, thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. It's free. And yeah, let me know what kind of video you want me to do more, and those kind of video that I'm interested to do. And that's basically it. And that's it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.